Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Facebook Live. I'm going to get this shared while y'all are finding me. Excuse me. Hope y'all are having a good week. Oops. There we go. Always takes me just a minute to get this shared over on my business page. All right, almost there. All right, now let's get back over where I was. In case I need to see comments on my laptop, although I always forget about it. Oops. No. And then it times out on me. Okay, there we go. Hey, buddy. We are ready to get started. We're going to make this fun fold card tonight. Super easy. It was inspired, excuse me. Let me get a drink. By a card I made at Kay's team meeting, which I have somewhere. Here it is. We were using the snowy place. So this is the one we made at her team meeting. And I thought, oh, that would be fun to make with Humble Home. And the one I posted today on Facebook was this one, which is not a Christmas card. And I didn't use Designer Series paper there. I just embossed that piece of paper. So again, super easy. We're going to make this one tonight. Before we get started, a few things. If you are, here, I'll leave this here so you can see it while I'm talking. If you are new here, every Wednesday, I come to you live with something fun. And then the next Wednesday, I give away what I made. So last week, we made this fun reindeer card. So I will tell you at the end who won that. Also on my blog, shortly after this video is done, I will post, there'll be a blog post with the measurements for this card. So you don't have to worry about it. It'll all be there in the blog post, and you can get them there and make your own card like this. That's all of the stuff about Facebook Live, but there are some other things I need to tell you about that are happening right now. Stampin' Up! If you are not familiar with it, we have kits, and a lot of these are all inclusive, so they come with everything you need, the stamps, a block, ink if you need it. The only thing you might need is a pair of scissors, and that's it. So they are up to 30% off. All the kits are on sale, up to 30% off. That is through the month of October, so you've got a little bit of time left on that. This you do not have any time left. These are stamps in the annual catalog. So 3-day stamp sale. Today is the last day, so let me know right away if you want me to order something for you, because today's the last day. These are stamps in the annual catalog, so not in the new mini catalog, but only in the annual catalog. And then the last thing I want to be sure you know about is the starter kit special. This is again for the month of October. So if you are interested in getting a discount on your stamps, this is a great way to do it. Our starter kit is always a great deal. It's $125 worth of product for $99, and that shipment is free, so you just pay tax. But right now, for the month of October, you get $155 worth of product for $99. So you get an additional $30 extra of product. So great way to get some stash, some products, and then from then on, as long as you're active, you save at least 20% on all of your orders after that. So you do not have to do classes and Facebook Lives and the stuff that I do, but you can get a discount on your stamp. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. All right. I think that's all the housekeeping. I do have some other cards I will show you at the end. Let me bring them over closer so I don't forget. and I'll show you the cards that we made in Kay's technique class that went with the fun folds. Okay, let's get started. There is not too much stamping on this. Oh, I should probably show you what we're using tonight. This is the Humble Home bundle. So it has this cute stamp set, and then it has a punch that goes with it. And so it's real. This punch for me is stiff, but punch bundles are an easy way to make quick cards. I'm running out of space over here on my table. So let's do, I didn't stamp anything. Maybe we'll do From Our House to Yours on the inside. I didn't stamp anything on the inside of mine, but you certainly could. So let's do that. I'll get that on a block real quick because I didn't have it pulled. Grab a block. Okay. Then that is what we need to stamp on. Those we're going to put away for a moment. And because this is photopolymer, I like to use my Stampin' Pierce mat. Oops. Just gives it a little extra cushion. And let me grab the other inks and stamps. So I'm using Real Red. And we'll use that for our sentiment on the inside. And I'll put it high up so you've got room to sign it. And then we have this little strip. And that's what our Merry Christmas is going to go on. And I want to leave a little bit of space on the right side so I can kind of tuck it under the house. And I have lots of strips like this when I cut down basic white to go on the inside of cards. You always end up with like a 1/2 inch strip. So that is great for sentiments like this. All right, that's all the Real Red. Now, Early Espresso is what I use to stamp the house. This is Pecan Pie. So I wanted a dark brown color so it would show up on that. So we're just going to stamp that. And I didn't do any coloring or anything. I just left it like that. I thought about putting those pearlized, whatever those are called, you know, the liquid stuff there, but I didn't. All right. Too many things over here. That is all of our stamping. So let's grab our punch. Now the way I do this, you have to, of course, turn it over so you can see where you're punching. So you get that lined up, and then you can squeeze it a little bit till it grabs. And then because for me this one is stiff, then I turn it over and punch it. Now you also get with this punch a heart, a little dot, and a window. We think the dot is supposed to be a doorknob. That's our guess. But we just want the house tonight. All right. So we are ready to start putting everything together. Again, the dimensions will be on my blog shortly after this. This is Garden Green. And this is Granny Apple Green. So let's put our designer series paper. This is, I forgot to show you that. I think I showed you this last week because we used it last week. But it is the Reindeer, no, not that, that's a sticker sheet. Reindeer Days. And it is bright. It's got lots of reindeer, but it also has just some fun patterns on the other side. So, some really fun paper. We used this at Kay's retreat, so that's how I got mine. So that's what I'm using. So yeah, there's some reindeer on the other side of these, but we're using the non-reindeer side. So let's put all of our adhesive on here. So it's going to go this way. So if it's got a direction, you want to make sure it's like that. For me, it's easier to see the edge if I unfold it. So we're just going to have a small border. And then this guy is going to go on here. I cut mine wrong, so if you noticed on mine, it's a little short, but yours is correct. And then the basic white on the inside. And that will go inside here. And then this guy just goes on here. So the side without the Designer Series paper, you're going to put your adhesive on there and just center it on this piece. And then it just goes like that. Then we're ready to do our little decoration here. So I'm going to grab my scissors. And we'll cut this off. And then I'm going to banner cut the end of that. Here we go. This guy we will just I'm going to tuck him behind my roof, like that. I'm going to put a little bit more on him. And then he's going to go, straighten him up a little bit, about like that. And then this whole thing will go up on dimensionals. Hey, Nancy. I always forget to look at comments. Whoops, we don't need a dimensional back. This guy just goes there. And then the last thing, and I forgot to check to see if these were available again. They've been in and out and in and out and in and out so many times I can't keep the track. Kay was a trooper and just persisted until she got them for us at the retreat, which we really appreciate. These are adorable. These peppermint, red and white adhesive back peppermints. So cute. So I understand why they keep selling out, because they're very adorable. And it took me a while to realize there are actually 3 sizes of these. Where should we put our other one? Let's put it there. And that's it. That is our card. I thought about adding, so there is some of this red and white twine that you can get to, and I thought about adding that, but I thought, no, this is probably enough with the Designer Series paper. So a super easy fun fold card that you can, as you can see, I did it with this. I did this. And then Kay, I have to unbury it. I buried it over here somewhere. Where did I bury that? Oh, here it is. And then Kay did this one with the snowy days or snowy something. I know, aren't they cute? Really fun. Like I said, the dimensions will be on my blog shortly. For this technique club that I went to of Kay's, the other 2 cards we made. So this was not our technique. This was just a little fun fold. And this was not our technique, but it was another card with that same snowy days, I think it is. Super cute. This was our technique. And I don't know if it's going to come across. So these are all die cut. These snowflakes are all die cut. And I forgot what she called it. Pressed something maybe. So we glued all the die cuts on. And then we put this through the embossing folder. The snowy embossing folder. So it kind of pressed those die cuts down into the paper. So it looks almost like they're inlaid. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it was really fun. So that was the technique club that I went to of hers. Let me show you the other. Some of these you've probably already seen on Facebook, but these are the other humble home cards I have made. And I did see that this punch is on, I think it's the punch, is on low inventory. So if this is something that you want, I wouldn't wait. There's Wink of Stella on the background of that one. This one uses some of the Iconic Imagery Designer Series paper. And I haven't colored any of these. Like this outline one, you could stamp it in black and then color it in. I haven't done that yet, so I need to try that sometime. But it's a fun, as you can see, I've had fun playing with it. All right, let's see who won last week's card, this fun reindeer card from last week. And the winner is Betty. So I will get that to Betty. And next week, somebody will win this card. All right, I think that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye.